Spencer Lewis here for the Summer Rush Group and the Oscar folks representing the Mini Stock Nationals. Talking Sunday, June the 1st, Sunday, July 13th, the inaugural event at Kawartha Speedway. It's going to be drawing cars and champions from across the province, one of which I'm here right now here at the Paxton Motorsports headquarters, none other than 2013 Sunset Speedway track champion Warren Paxton. Warren, it'll be your first career trip to Kawartha, my friend. I mean, there's going to be a talent-packed roster of cars. What do we have to expect on June the 1st when all this blows open at Summer Rush 1 at the Mini Stock Nationals?
We're just going to have a pile of cars. I mean, it's going to be one of the bigger events of the season. It's created a lot of buzz with a lot of drivers, fans alike all over the province that are looking forward to that. They've marked it on their calendars, you know, the beginning of June and July as well. I know it's one of the ones at the top of our list to get out there. It'll just be neat to try something different. A little bit of a longer run, which I think our car seems to work pretty well with it. Enjoy those longer runs, so it's definitely one that we're looking forward to getting out for.
$500 to win is not pocket change. I would imagine it's going to draw cars from really from across the provinces. We'll get right into it. Is there anyone that you don't really get a chance to race with, but for maybe a couple times a year, that you're hoping is going to be at the Mini Stock Nationals?
Yeah, I guess the Mini Stock Nationals would come down to it's an event that will kind of draw the car count somewhere along the lines of the Autumn Colors Classic, bringing cars from Sauble, Speedway. I know we've got at least, I know Kevin Bridges from there. I'm not sure if there are a whole bunch more at this point, but I'm sure the registrations are still rolling in there. You got Peterborough cars. I know Kyle Baker from Capital City's registered. He's going to be out there. You've got Barrie Speedway cars, Sunset Speedway cars, Flamborough Speedway cars. So it's a big Heinz 57. It's a big mix. But I mean, it's going to be pretty wild. I know, given your track record, when you unloaded the track, when you go to Sunset, when you go to Peterborough, I mean, the game plan is how to get to the front and how to win. But at this event, is the game plan first things first? Is it going to be just getting into the show? Yeah, it's a survival game above all because it's so unfamiliar to us. You know, it's uncharted waters as far as that goes. So we're going to take a stab at what we think is right, and I mean, I guess we get two shots at it, but I really don't want to leave anything out or anything to chance on the first shot. We want to go out there and hit the ground running. Let's talk about the layout of Kawartha Speedway. The actual, I mean, there's a lot of room to move. I mean, in a mini stock, you got 4 or 5 lanes of racing just heading down the front and back straightaways. There's a lot of room to sort of make things happen, and I guess if you look at it the right way, it's a rather forgiving racetrack where you can sort of chase the car off the track if need be to get it all straightened out. Yeah, I think a lot of the information that I've got as far as, you know, the feel of the track and that type of stuff is really, I'm relying on information I've got from others and, you know, watching a couple videos online and that type of thing. So a lot of that sensation won't really be known until you get out there, you get yourself in the seat, turn some laps, and, you know, that's going to tell the tale pretty quickly. But it all comes down to preparation and making sure that you're at least close when you roll off the trailer. Does it worry you that you don't have a set of notes for this event? I mean, you're going in there blind, trying to hope that in the 2 or 3 rounds of practice that you get, you're going to be able to find that hot setup? Yeah, you know what, it's that's a little bit daunting, you know, kind of looming cloud, if you will. But yeah, it's an issue that it's playing over and over in my mind, but you just kind of do the best you can. I mean, what more can you do? I'm trying to see if we can get out there for a little bit of practice prior to the Nationals. Hopefully we can make that happen, but if not, it's going to be our best guess. And we've got a lot of notes over the past 5-6 years that we can kind of draw on, and the information from others that have raced there. So between all of that, I think we can come up with something that's at least going to get us competitive, top of the pack. I don't know. It's really wide open at this point. Is a strong run at the Mini Stock Nationals with the field that we're going to get, with all the work that Summer Rush and Oscar's put into this event, is this something that could anchor a resume for you? Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a huge one. There has been a ton of preparation go into it, and obviously that's paid off with the amount of buzz that it's created, not just within the division, the fans, everybody else that's marked it on their calendars. We want to get out there. We want to not just get there and be running. We want to be competitive. So it's going to be a busy day of making changes and trying to get the car just right so that we can run with some of the drivers that have actually raced there before. And you know, that's not going to be an easy task, but it's going to be fun. When you see the level of excitement that's building around this event, do you feel as though this type of race has been long overdue
for the mini stocks to sort of put them right in the spotlight and have an event that's all about them?
Yeah, I mean, and certainly not to be critical of the Autumn Colors Classic, but it falls on that Thanksgiving weekend every year, and there are drivers that maybe have commitments in life, you know, outside of racing, and they can't make that that event. So when this came up, it's like, wow, that's great. You know, we may get to see some drivers that, whether they choose not to come to Peterborough because they don't like the Speedway or whatever else, or they just have other commitments that prevent them from being there. We've now got another event that's going to draw lots of cars, great talent, and a good pile of fans too. So I think it's pretty cool.
I know that anytime you're making the trek across the province, it's not possible with a lot of marketing support, a lot of people that help you put this car on the track. Go ahead and thank the folks that are going to make this happen for you on June 1st and July 13th.
For sure. Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. The support is huge, and we get well taken care of by the folks at Blue Mountain Honda. JF Kitching and Sons, CB Services, Georgina Auto Glass, Wholesale Tire Solutions is also taking care of us marvelously this year, and Grand Landscape as well. So we're really looking forward to all that support we're getting.
It's happening, folks. I mean, mini stock drivers and fans, you've been waiting for an event like this. Kawartha Speedway, Sunday, June 1st, Sunday, July 13th. Check out oscar.ca for an updated entry list. I mean, we're weeks out of this event, and we're over 50 cars registered for this event. Check out summerrush.ca. That's the brand new website launched by the Summer Rush Group. Don Edwards, Kim Edwards, and Dave Gainforth making all this possible. We hope to see you there. Come out and support this event, because if we get you out in droves in 2014, this event's going to be that much bigger in 2015. You're going to see track champions from across the province. We hope that you come out for this one. June 1st is when it all happens. Warren Paxton's getting the hot rod ready right now. We're excited to see him there.